If you're passionate about foraging and exploring the natural world, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Let's dive right into today's foraging expedition. These are crab apples. They're a bit sour. And you can find them in the edges of the woods. They're just growing on their own. It's full of fruits right now, and it's already the end of September. So let's get some of this. Can pickle them or ferment them. Put it in salt water, and after 3 days it'll be good. So probably it's the parent of the domesticated apples that we know today. We got the bag full ready. I think that's enough. Leave it to wildlife and other creatures, or simply just let them fall to the ground as a source of fertilizer. Crab apple, a bit sour. But still sweeter than mango, and they're young. Can pickle it. Already collected some for pickling. Put it in vinegar or ferment it, put it in a salt solution.
A few moments later.
Hello. So I'm back in the kitchen. Here are the crab apples that I collected earlier. Already washed it. Slice half of it, and I'm going to preserve it two ways. One is a pickled crab apple, and the other is the fermented crab apple. So got already here two jars full of crab apple. So the ingredients are, I got some chilies here for the pickling, and just use water and salt for the ferment crab apple, because back home in the Philippines we used to eat a lot of sour fruits like green mangoes, tamarind, karmay. Karmay is in English I think they call it the Malay gooseberry. Doesn't remember the gooseberry here in England, and it's very, very sour. So in order to temper the tartness, they use vinegar and pickle it. So let's start it.
For here, we'll do the ferment method, and on this one we will use the pickling method. And I like my pickled sour fruit, lots of chilies. And then we'll put a tablespoon of salt on its jar. Fermented foods are just like the sauerkraut, kimchi. Those are fermented foods. It's different from pickles. Pickles use, I think, vinegar or pickling vinegar. But this one I only use the malt vinegar. I don't want the pickling vinegar, it's too acidic for me. Probably it will last longer, but still. The trick here is to fill up the jar until all of the fruits are submerged, so that no bacteria or mold will grow. But for in pickling, because it's a vinegar, no molds will grow. That's it, simple as that. You can add garlic if you want, or some black pepper. For me, that's it, simple as that. Whereas on the ferment one, I'll use water. Probably the best water should be a distilled one, or you can just, this one is a bit chlorinated, but we will see. It's just an experiment. And the trick here is to submerge as well all the fruits. I'll check it after 3 days, and that's it. And we'll check this one every day, because the tendency for fermented foods is to bubble up, because bacteria or probiotics will come and eat the sugars and it will tend to bubble up. So we will just tighten it closely so that the air and bacteria, lactobacillus, can multiply. So we'll just check it every day, and if after 3 days it becomes sour, that's the time that probably we'll stop fermenting it and put it in the ref to stop fermenting. That's it. Thank you.
Hey there, if you enjoy our foraging adventures and want to stay in the loop for all our upcoming videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. It's the best way to never miss out on our latest foraging discoveries. Thanks for joining us on this wild journey.